we have people come to us every single day who are finding themselves worried about how they're going to pay their bills, or simply unable to pay them at the moment. First of all, what we'd say is where people are worried that they can't pay their bills or they might not be able to, in the first instance, please do talk to your energy provider. We know this might feel difficult, or it might feel that nothing can be done, but they do actually have to provide you with support. They have to find a way to put you on a more affordable payment plan for any energy that you're going to be using. But also, if people have found themselves in debt or owing money to their energy companies, they also have to find a way to create an affordable payment plan for that debt. So we would say to people, please do get in touch with your energy provider. The scale of this crisis is only growing, and it's not going anywhere. We're seeing huge numbers of people coming to us who have never had to turn to citizens' advice before for help, who have never had problems with their bills before, but who are coming to us for help and advice. And this is before we've had the price cap increase. As I said, when you look at the projections that we could be over £4,000 for bills next year, it's really, really worrying in terms of the number of people who are going to be impacted. And so we're very clear that government has a critical role in all of this, and that there has to be a package of support, and it has to come now in order to help people through the winter. And that support really has to hit three key outcomes. First of all, even though it's very, very broad, the impact at the moment, and lots of people will need help, there are still some groups who will need more help than others. And it's absolutely important that any package includes targeted measures to make sure that those most in need get the support that they need to see them through the winter. Secondly, it's critical that where people can't pay their bills or just simply unable to, that they're protected from the worst consequences. And what we're really worried about is people being forced onto prepayment meters and then cutting themselves off and the lights going off this winter. We want to see government ban firms from forcing people onto prepayment meters during this crisis. And finally, the scale of this crisis has gone way beyond anything anybody expected. And that means the level of support has to be on the same scale as the issue we're seeing. Now is the time for big ideas, and really this has to be right at the centre of the government's attention right now. Well, we know people are in really difficult situations already. We've had more people come to us in the last month needing help with their prepayment meters and needing to find extra support to top them up than we had in January last, and that's in the winter. We've had the summer. It's been a hot summer, and yet we're seeing more people come in with that issue. And so when we look forward to the winter ahead, it is very, very worrying, and it's something that concerns us if we don't see more support from the government, and really the kinds of decisions that we're already seeing people having to make, and that we're worried that more people are going to have to make, are decisions which people shouldn't have to make and mustn't have to make. And that's why really we're calling on government to provide a comprehensive and sufficient package as soon as possible, to mean that people don't have to make those tough decisions, and to provide the reassurance that people need. We're hearing heartbreaking stories every single day. And every story is tough because it's a real person having to make an impossible decision. But one which struck me was an elderly lady who came to us for support recently. She has mobility issues and has a stair lift in her house, and is worried that she won't have enough money to operate it between the two floors. And so is having to decide which floor of her house she's going to live on if the energy runs out. Now, her bathroom's on one floor and her kitchen's on the other. And these are the kind of impossible choices that people are being forced to make.